New England Candlepins is made possible through the generous support of the U.S. Candlepin Bowling Association. Learn more at uscandlepin.com. By Fico's Family Bowl-O-Drome in Franklin, Massachusetts. Visit ficosbowl.com. By your community's public access channel. And by your Franklin friends and neighbors. Good folks just like you. Thanks for supporting Franklin TV. And thanks for watching.
From Fico's Bowl-O-Drome in Franklin, Massachusetts, it's New England Candlepins Spring Tournament 2015. In our second Elite Eight show, A.J. Gurliaccio takes the wood against Dan the Gautheir Gothier. Then, in Game 2, Mike Too Tall Kustak rolls against the General Skip Easterbrooks. Now let's roll with your host, Jay Horrigan.
Welcome to New England Candlepins and our Elite Eight show. We're here with our bowlers for our first two match, Dan Gautheir and A.J. Gurliaccio. No, that was wrong. Gurliaccio. I had it in my mind. I said it correct.
Yeah,
just so
fine.
you know.
That's no problem. I hear it all the time incorrectly spelled, so that's fine.
Okay. Well, you ready now? You bowled well in your first match. You ready to take on Dan Gautheir?
Yes, definitely ready, and the lanes are fresh and warm to me, so I haven't had to sit or anything, so I know what I got to do, so I should be all set.
Excellent, excellent. And Dan, are you ready to go?
I'm kind of pumped, actually. I'm really geared up to try to join Richie in the green room for the final four contestants.
By the way, the green room is neon.
I heard they get pizza in there, though, so send me.
Well, if you look back in the crowd, the pizza seems to be eaten.
I better hurry up and win this match then, right?
Absolutely. Everybody else seems to be eating the pizza. So we're going to get through this match very quickly so we can all hurry up and go eat some pizza. So we'll be back very shortly. Take care. Bye. Candlepins, and we're ready for our match one of our Elite Eight. And up first is Dan Gautheir.
Quarterfinals.
Elite Eight.
Quarterfinals.
Elite Eight. That last pin that fell, I think it was the result of Dan just staring at it.
Well, I think it was because you said Elite Eight. Now he has an 8 drop. And he's got the 7 and the 8 pin.
Maybe.
Piece of favorable wood, or at least it should be. Oh, he went by it. Oh, he can't believe it either. I can't. I can't believe it either.
You know what? None of us can.
Well, I guess it wasn't there anyhow, so... Dan, the shoe man, as you like to call him, Jay. Is that right? The shoe man?
The goth man.
The goth man. That's right. The goth man. Sorry.
The goth shoe man.
I'm sorry. Pardon me.
Shoe goth man.
That's all right. We can edit out that egregious error I just made.
Yes.
Dan, the goth man, shoe man Gothier got here by defeating Lou Alberghini in our Sweet 16. And I'll take a 10 box here, so 19 for Dan through the first two. And that'll bring in Jay's favorite name in Candlepin.
AJ.
That's the easy way out. Come on.
Absolutely is. AJ Gurliaccio.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Spread eagle minus the 7 pin.
with a 9 in the first frame for AJ. AJ's here after beating James O'Brien.
Dead pin again leaves another tough one. This time he's got the Greek church, the 4, 6, 7, 9, and 10. There's a piece of wood where the 5 pin used to be. I think that's where he's going to try to play it. Oh, hits the cap on the left-hand side. Carries 3, though.
Huh. Oh, and right around that.
A tough 9 there.
Yeah.
And that's a hammer.
So the Gothman.
The Gothman.
With a strike in the third.
Wasting no time. Off to the right-hand side. Just the triangle on the right. Backs it up nicely, though. It's a good 9 fill. And just 9 for the Gothman.
There you go.
I'm trying to get used to it. I can't. I can't do it. I can do Gurliaccio, though. I like that one. That's a good one.
You're very good at that.
I like that.
You are good.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
It's the Italian in me. I have none. I have no Italian whatsoever, but that I know
Well,
of.
you know what? You deserve some. With the way you pronounce his name.
Gurliaccio with a half Worcester left.
Very impressive.
That's what
Very
it is.
impressive.
That's what it is. Telling the truth, Jay.
Wow, you are a truth sayer.
Seven for AJ. He's going to be looking for a mark right here. Down 13 as the frames are completed. Through just 3 boxes, though. Long way to go in this one. That's a good ball.
Wow.
Berry job, right in the 1-3. Leaves the 5 pin by itself. And he's on it. That's a big mark.
Nice ball there for Dan. An 8.
Yeah, it's a good ball. He's got the 9-10. Second piece of wood in between is coming up to touch the first one. Now, I don't know if that's going to help. He's probably just going to try to play where the 10 pin is and plow it right through. That's where he's going. And he does it. That's a good shot. That was not a gimme whatsoever. Oh, he had a bomb. Shoe starts the lawnmower. That was right on time there, Jay.
The Gothman was a shoe-in for that strike. Thank you. I'll be here all night.
Oh, my goodness.
Remember to tip your waiters and waitresses.
You remember the Emmy we had?
Order the veal.
We were a cinch for an Emmy.
Order the veal.
Oh, now you're ordering veal. Oh, my goodness. Now PETA's going to be all over us. This is unbelievable, Jay. just 4 on the fill for AJ, so he's really going to need a big out right here. And just a 4 box, so a mark is really important now.
Yep.
Down 24 and opposite the strike from Dan the Gautheir.
There you go. In this Sweet 16 quarterfinal match.
This is the Elite 8 would be the quarterfinals.
I meant to say Elite 8 quarterfinal.
You don't even know what you're making fun of me for anymore.
It just all rolls together. Speaking of that, AJ to roll his second shot here.
Puts a good bit on the triangle in one.
Oh, nice
10 out
pickup.
of it. Very nice 10.
Nice pickup for Gurliaccio.
Nailed it.
Thank you.
Nailed it, Jay.
Thank you.
Good job. And Dan's definitely got the good mixing ball there. Even though he missed the head pin, he's still got a spare lead. He's got the 1, 3, and 7 pin. No wood to speak of, but 2 pins will sometimes get you 3 in this situation.
Oh, you made a nice bit of that.
It's a good bid as well, yes.
Hey, Richie, one thing I haven't asked you about. USCBA, which is a sponsor of this.
That's right.
Can you tell me a little bit about that? I know we don't have Dave with us, our normal third person.
Well, Dave's your guy.
Right.
I know as little about USCBA as anybody, and I think we're going to edit this out of the broadcast because I'm not quite sure. I know that it does sponsor the. It does sponsor New England Candlepins along with Franklin TV, but
it's the United States Candlepin Bowling Association.
That's correct. Yes, that much I know. But yeah,
they help sponsor this.
That's right. And
Dave Chesterco is very involved with that. And you run the Western Pro League,
yeah,
right?
See, that's more up my alley. Yes,
Okay.
I run the Western New England Pro Tour, and that's a series of events that consists of 7 events, and it's a ladder-style knockout format. Everybody bowls 5 strings. We take the top 5 scores, and the number 5 seed bowls the number 4 seed in a ladder format. We have an event once a month, and after 7 events, we crown a bowler of the year. There's a point system and what have you, and it's a good time for everybody. So we'll keep you posted on the USCBA website. I forward all my information to Chester Cove, and he puts it all onto the USCBA website. And you can also check out the Voy Forum as well if you're interested in keeping up to date on the Western New England Tour. So as far as that, I can speak to that.
Do you remember the USCBA website?
I believe it's uscandlepin.com.
I think you're right. Or it's either US Candlepin or Candlepins.com. I can't remember.
Type in both, and one of those will be right for you folks
you're
at
right,
home.
yeah.
Boy, what do we know? We're only hosting the show, right?
Right. We're just what they call, quote, talent, unquote.
Well, that's not what it says for me. I get a lump of coal every month.
Gurliaccio with the 6 pins there in his 8th frame.
And 7 for AJ, so it's a 35-pin lead going into the last 2 frames, so this will be mostly academic for Gothier, unless AJ can throw 4 strikes in a row. Which has been done before.
Just to get back to that website, it is Candlepin, not pins.
uscandlepin.com for the USCBA website. Oh, terrific.
uscandlepin.com.
Oh, so I was right.
You were right.
Wow, first time for everything, folks.
No, it's the second. I'm going to give you credit for that other time. I don't remember what it was, but it was another time.
10 for the Goth man. And again, when you're bowling well, you have the nice loose ball like that, you tend to get those breaks, and he's got the 1-7 here. It's a pretty good break. Takes advantage of it. That's a good shot, and that's going to put this one out of reach.
Yep.
With providing he throws 5 or more on it, it'll keep it out of reach. And there's 6. So even with a 4-bagger, Gurliaccio would come up 1 pin short. So Dan, shoe bag, Goth shoe, Goth man.
The one thing Dan did not do in that match,
What was that?
best your season high.
Oh, thus far. There's
Thus
a long
far.
way to go.
Right. He's tied for number 2 for the season so far. Still early in this Elite 8 quarterfinal.
Quarterfinal.
Sweet 16. Final 4 match.
That's why they pay you the big bucks, Jay.
That's right. So AJ Gurliaccio making his first appearance on New England Candlepins. You have to give him credit for advancing.
Absolutely. Good appearance,
Because
too.
most-
Sure.
In the past, most first-time people have not advanced.
It's tough. It's tough
Yeah.
coming in under the lights. As you
Yeah.
know, it's hard to leave all that baggage out there. You got the lights, you get the pressure. There's people here. You know, you want to go out there and be competitive, and every ball counts in a 1-string format. We
Right.
beat that horse every time, but it really is true that anything can happen in a format like this. So you have to take every ball with caution and awareness. And
Yeah.
a lot of that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah. So Dan Gautheir is going to advance to our final 4. So we will be back to talk to our bowlers after this. And welcome back to New England Candlepins. We're here with our bowlers. First, AJ Gurliaccio.
Right.
Hey.
You got it right that time.
Thank you. Thank you. Richie made me practice it a number of times up there. So,
Okay.
challenging match for you that time.
Yeah, it was definitely challenging. I wasn't hitting my object pins anymore, and
Yeah.
I started losing it a little bit. And you can't do that, especially when it's only 1 string. So-
Absolutely. And when you're bowling against someone like Dan, who was he was hitting everything.
right, he's been on TV a long time, and he knows what he's got to do, and he did it. He did it on that string. So
Well, I think you do deserve AJ a ton of credit because Richie and I were saying a lot of times that we've had bowlers come here and it's their first time on a television show. They don't advance. So at least you advanced around, you
Right.
moved on. That you deserve a lot of credit for that. So hopefully we'll have you back here again.
I would love that, and I really appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Great. You were a great addition to the show, and we'll hopefully see you next time around. Gothman,
Howdy.
you were a shoe-in for the Final 4.
I don't know. I think my puns worked better when we had Leggy here, but no, it was fun. AJ, obviously, tough bowler. I think it just worked out that I got an early jump. And like you said, when it's 1 string, it's hard. If you get off the head pin a little bit, there's no time to recover from it. And that can do you in.
Absolutely. And then you had the 5th and 6th frame. You had those back-to-back, and that kind of just put a little cap on it right there for you.
Yeah, it did. It was a good feeling, but I was also pretty cognizant that the last time I was in this same position
Right.
and I was bowling Phil Clough in a second round match, and I had a 20-pin lead at the 5-box mark, and I managed to blow it by throwing a lot of 7s and 6s. So that was in the back of my head, too.
Right.
You still want to get 10s and where possible spares, and didn't want to repeat that, and thankfully it didn't.
Right, exactly. Yeah, you have to keep pushing because you never know what's going to happen.
You never know. People throw triples all the time, and you just
Right.
don't know when it's going to come. So
Absolutely. Well, good job. You do advance to the Final 4. So that'll do it for this match, and we'll be back shortly here on New England Candlepins with our next match here on the Elite Eight. And welcome back to New England Candlepins. We're back with our bowlers for our second match of today's show, Skip Easterbrooks and Mike Kustak. Mike going up against Skip. Some would call him a living legend. Some would just call him a legend. Some would call him maybe living. What would you call him?
Skip's a really good bowler. I've been bowling with Skip same as like my last match, 15, 20 years on the pro series. I have a lot of respect for Skip. He's won a lot of titles out there, and he's a really, really good bowler. So it should be a great match.
Respect.
Yeah.
That's a strong word.
Yeah, it is a strong word. It's all 7 letters of it. I got it for.
Yeah.
I definitely have it for Skip though.
For Skip?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Well,
I do.
that's good to hear. Skip, I don't know if you heard any of that.
I did. Ditto.
Yeah. Same thing for Mike?
Yeah, he's a great guy. He's been on fire. I bowled with him in a couple of pro series. He won one. He's throwing a great ball.
He absolutely is.
He really is,
He
yeah.
looks real good, real comfortable up there.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, it'll be a good match.
Excellent. Yeah, should be a great match. Both of you, Skip, coming in, your match before this, you had a 120. Mike had a 128, so you're real evenly matched, so this should be a great match.
Beautiful.
So we're looking forward to it, and we'll have it right after this.
What is community without community support? Without community access? Without communication that creates a common bond? You can make community by making community TV. Contact your public access community TV center. Learn how you can help, because you can. Volunteer today. When you support your community TV, you also support your community.
And welcome back to New England Candlepin. We are ready for this match between Skip Easterbrooks and Mike Kustak. Up first is Skip Easterbrook.
Skippy.
Both guys had great matches coming into this one.
Skip buried that shot. Unlucky to carry the 7-pin.
Good stick. And a hammer. Looked good, was good.
No question about that one.
And the crowd went wild.
Yay. Mike in the pocket.
Starting right where we left off, leaves the 2-4-7 with a piece of wood flat in front of it. Should be able to carry it if he hits it nicely. He does.
There he goes. It's a rare match when both contestants get off the fast starts.
These guys are both really accomplished bowlers. It doesn't surprise me at all. Both with world playoff experience.
Triangle with a piece of wood behind one of the corner pins to help it go.
Can't hurt you.
Nope. One would hope not. Have to be on the front pin, though. He knew it, too. I could hear him yell no when it was just leaving his hand. I always
sometimes
get a kick out of when bowlers yell no when it's right
Yeah.
on target. The guy on my Tuesday team does that all the time. No. It's like,
do
where'd
see
you
that.
want to put it? That was perfect.
you do see that every once in a while, yeah. You know, sometimes you know it, though, before you even let go of the ball. Sometimes your first step on the way to the line, you know it's going to be a disaster. You're just trying to get out of the ball, you know? We've been there. We've all been there.
Ouch. On the strike, too. Hey, we were just saying we had gone almost like 2 full matches without seeing that leave. Earlier this morning,
Yep.
keep seeing it every match. 158.
What do you mean? This broadcast is live.
Right, but we got a long string of live broadcasts.
Oh, that's right. I'm still learning this TV thing.
Yep.
We'll bring you along slowly.
We're going to get you some new shirts so you can change between episodes.
Yeah, the whole continuity thing is completely ruined. Tough 6 for Easterbrooks. Not what you're looking for on a strike. Better now than later, I suppose.
Better never.
Well, you know what I mean.
They have more time to recover.
4 horsemen.
And that wood is stalled.
Yep, that wood is stuck. Will
You wanna
be.
get, I can't get out
I'll
to
take
get it.
it.
We're gonna have Rich run for it here.
Good luck, Rich.
Richie Myrick, springing to life. Stretching out. Somebody told Skip he should roll one at him, and Skip said, no, I might miss. Spry for his age.
I know, I'm pushing 50.
And that's why he is
Oh, all that for that.
a cultural icon.
Well, I don't know. He hit it pretty good.
he did. He
Left to
buried
right,
it
buried
nicely,
the
yes.
pocket. Seven said no.
Good 10, though.
Sometimes I expect to see the 7 up from a right-handed bowler who's coming from the right side of the lane because they hit the pocket late with the ball going away, but that ball was being buried in there. Thought it would be enough. Mikey.
What are the chances he leaves the 7, too?
Comes from a different angle. He did. You are psychic. And psycho.
Psycho. I've been called. I'm psychic. Not yet. That was the first time.
So now we've seen burying the pocket from the left side leave the 7, and hitting it going away from the right side leaves the 7. They need to start playing the outside of these 4 horsemen.
I say we just give them both spares.
Just don't leave the 4 horsemen. That's what I say. Mike says, let me see it again. No. Thought he was going to try to leave it up there. Same target point. Hoping to come out of this with at least a 9. Settle for an 8. 3-pin match. Mike ahead of Skip. There it is again. 1, 2, 9, 10.
That's a popular one.
Yeah, it's a popular one today. One of the top 3 leaves of the day, I would say.
Hit it really well. Wood kind of died on the sidewall there.
It looked like
up in the
it
channel.
twisted all around the 10, but didn't knock it over.
Right.
That's always a challenge there. Half the time you'll get one of those 2 back ones, but not both of them.
It's a good 9, though. reduce the 4-pin. Wood shouldn't be an issue as it's sitting behind it. If he misses it all the way to the right, it'll still snap in, but...
Or left, he should be able to get it to.
Yeah,
Ooh,
snaps
boy.
in.
He almost hit it in no man's land.
He did. He almost hit the red line, and that would have been a 9 or a 10 box at that point. So a big mark. Sitting in the 6th frame, and now Kustak. Boy, what a ball that was.
Practically the same level of difficulty here. Same target pin. There he goes.
All over. All right, Kustak now on the fill. 54 plus at the half. He is opposite of Mark from Easterbrooks, though.
Good ball. Tad full, but it looked good coming out of his hand.
It did.
We do have a close match here. Skip those a 9 fill, this match will be all tied up.
Yep, that's
Yep.
right.
So it
Skip
might get
with 60.
Yeah, it might get 69 through 6. So
Lively 6 fill. Another 4 horsemen. These haven't been kind to our contestants.
No, but we haven't seen one on the right-hand side in this match yet. Might fit Easterbrooks' ball a little bit better.
All but the corner.
I didn't want to say it. Although I didn't think he'd go outside either, so.
It's fascinating though. He's trying everything, inside, outside. Let's keep leaving corner pins.
But the 10 yet.
Good
10
10.
nonetheless. He keeps pinning. Both of our bowlers with the 10s off the 4 horsemen. Ball from Skip.
Can still see it.
Yep, the wood getting better all the time. Just something to look at in this situation.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like 5% in your way. Got it. Nice clean shot.
I love having that little piece
He
there,
said
though.
the same thing I said when I was bowling. If I could stay on 16. Yeah, 16 I found more favorable too when I was up there.
Yeah, every other box it seems.
Yeah, it's lively over there. 15, no. And maybe that's why. Tough leave on 15.
Real tough. Now that the wood on the 7 pin, if it had some space, I would suggest even playing that and have the ball
I
come
know
back.
he's going to the right side though.
Have to now.
Oh, nice right in the end, probably where he wanted to be, and nothing.
Yep, not even the 6 pin.
Which is interesting in that it's a 1-pin match now.
That's right.
Mike up one but
again.
against the spare. Nail biter. And I should know. Got little nubby nails.
Kustak off to the right. He leaves the Kaleri.
He's got to wait for the machines to return his balls. They're busy polishing them back there. Turntable spinning, giving him a good shine. Oh, good hit.
Oh, wow.
He
Thought
showed
he
how to
was-
make the 4
The
horsemen.
one time the 4 horsemen goes.
Yeah.
Doesn't carry the 9, though. Again with the 10.
So
Again with the 10.
important because although a 1-pin lean doesn't seem like much when the guy's on a mark, it just helps if you get a mark later. Your fill can be one less.
Yep.
So yeah, Skip looking to move into the lead. I don't want to jinx him though. We've seen some corner wristers. same leave that Mike just had, but with some wood.
Yeah, the piece of wood's going to turn a little, stay on that 9-pin. Give him a little extra on it.
He's in the 4-pin lead. Tough mark to make. Found the hip pin, he says. Found it big time. Right in the face. Tight match.
Yeah, this one's going to be close. So Skip Easterbrooks is at 99 through 9.
Well, he doesn't technically need a mark to win. I'm sure he feels like he does, because he's probably expecting Mike to get one. And there it is. Right on cue. He likes that lane.
Every other shoe. It's contagious.
Lane 16. First double of the day.
That's enormous right there. Those extra pins are absolutely crucial.
Nah, I'm going to force 2 marks out of Mike now.
That's right. And maybe more if he
maybe
throws more.
You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Coming on 2 of the best balls of the match. Goes for 3!
Wow, he almost saw a triple, but more importantly, we'll force Mike to throw a double at some point in these boxes.
Sure will.
9th or 10th or in the 10th. Either way, he's going to have to double himself to stay even.
41 to tie. A lot of ways to get there, but either way is going to require a mark right now.
So Skip is grateful he got to finish that entire last box on lane 16.
You ain't kidding. Oh, there's one.
It adds up more if you do them in the 9th and 10th, too, so...
Well, he has to do it now. He needed a double at one point. Doing it in the 9th forces him to do it in the 10th now.
Unfortunate.
No, unfortunately, it won't happen in this match, but...
Yeah,
boy, that
heck
was
of a match. This is probably the most exciting match out of all the ones so far.
Oh, and you know he's making that. You know he's making that just
what
for
a
fun.
finish. I mean, can finish within 1 with a strike fill.
Jeez.
Again, the importance of pinning, and I can say both bowlers really did pin about as well as they did this match.
They did.
The
There were a
8s
lot
that
of
are up there are
Look
from
back
cherries.
look back to the 2-6, the 6th and 7th frame.
Yeah, but if I remember right, they were cherry. You know, we weren't like real bad balls. You know, they were
No.
just, yeah, nothing. Yeah, great out.
Wow.
Great
Nice
bowling
match.
by our guys here.
So, in a tremendous match, Skip Easterbrooks ends up victorious, 128 to 125. A 3-pin victory. That's a great match. So we'll be back to talk to our 2 bowlers and ramp up the show in just a moment. Well, we're back with our bowlers here on New England Candlepins. That was a tremendous match, guys. Mike,
Yes.
great job.
Thanks.
3 pins.
Yeah. I wanted Skip to bowl everything on 15, but you guys wouldn't allow it, so.
I was pulling for
Yeah,
it.
when
If
he was
I
on 16, he was lighting it up.
my vote was for him to stay on 15.
That's what I'd have thought. And then I could have won by 30 or something again like last match.
And that's
as
what
soon
I was
as he
pulling
got over
for.
there, he was toast. I was done.
Yeah.
It's a great match, though. It was a great
It
match.
was a tremendous match. Our most exciting match of the day.
Oh, awesome.
Great effort. Great
Thank you.
effort.
Thank you. It was great to be here.
Yeah, it was awesome having you here. Skip, all of a sudden, you just right there at the end, you just...
It was luck.
No, it wasn't luck. Like you did in your last match. The 9th frame, you had that spare in your match before. This one, You come back with the strikes at the end when you needed it. Tremendous job.
Thank you. Yeah, that double was big.
Yeah,
But
huge.
Alley 16 was good for me. I got to admit it. I
Yeah.
can't find anything on 15, but
Yeah, right.
not yet. We'll see what happens.
Well, and Mike did a great job, made
great
that
guy.
match. The match came right down to the 9th and 10th frame for both of you, and he had a shot in the 10th frame.
Yeah, he did well. He threw that strike in the 9th. I said, oh, here we go. So that would have been fine, too, though.
Absolutely.
Good bowlers. You never know what's going to happen.
You're right. You know what? Both of you bowled out right to the end, and you both had a shot. So that was a great match. So you're going to advance, Skip, as a result of that victory to our Final Four show, where you have a chance to move on to the championship. So congratulations. Mike, great job.
Thank you.
Great
Thanks,
job.
Al.
That was a great match. So that'll wrap it up for this show. So for Matt Ferreira, Richie Myrick, and Dan Gautheir, I'm Jay Horrigan, and we'll see you next time on New England Candlepins.
New England Candlepins is made possible through the generous support of the U.S. Candlepin Bowling Association. Learn more at uscandlepin.com. By Fico's Family Bowladrome in Franklin, Massachusetts. Visit ficosbowl.com. By your community's public access channel. And by your Franklin friends and neighbors. Good folks just like you. Thanks for supporting Franklin TV. And thanks for watching.